Hello and welcome back. So last time we ended up on here. We were to go and fight this quest fortress. It is a strong fortress, level 3, gives us legendary equipment and has third tier of units with some experience. So that is supposed to be a rather difficult battle. And I was thinking how would I want to address it. So if I look at my heroes, I do have access to calling for extra units, which I believe will be quite helpful. So I don't think I will play it greedily and try to save the consumable. I think it would be my starting turn. Then I was thinking whether I want to upgrade the archers or not, because they can become a whole lot tankier if I go this way, and they can inspire the allies. But then when I thought about it a little bit more, I believe that infestors will be my go-to army. So since infestors get this passive skill, when eliminating a unit, a feeder joins battle. Actually, I wouldn't need any front line. By having a bunch of infestors, I would be able to focus fire enemy units and get feeders as my cannon fodder. So I don't want to waste this promotion on my super experienced corruptors, so I don't want to level them up here. So I have Juggernaut, a behemoth, quite tanky, 347 health, good damage as well. I have Slicer, who can tank and heal, and I have my two heroes. Let's see how. Technically I have a higher power estimation, yet I don't believe that they will have that much damage. So it's supposed to be 42-54 for all of them except Tyrant. I don't believe it would be the case. Okay, it is a very open terrain, so I do need to protect my archers. I don't want them necessarily to reach me first turn, so I don't know how do I feel about standing on the front line or falling back and occupying this corner. 3 archers, 3 melee units, and additional horrors to draw some fire. I think I will try it this way, yes. Okay, they really have such a low damage. A little bit unusual. Like all the enemy units of enemy armies hit way harder. So I don't think I really need the horrors. But again, I would rather play it safe, so come at me. Okay. So you can occupy these shooters. They are extremely tanky, yes. Now all of them defending, but still 50 armor is a lot of armor. $41.53, and if I use scoped shot, it would be 58. Let's start on this dude. You will be baiting there. Okay. Let them come. Oh wait, they're not archers. I was... Okay, they have no archers. Good. That is the most dangerous guy who needs to be dealt with. Come here. I'd say we're doing brilliantly. I absolutely didn't need the horrors. They decided to gang up on my hero. Ay, very painful. Okay, it was easy. Prime, the passages beneath the seas have led us to the site of the old ones. Then we should begin experimenting. It is not so simple, Prime. We found the youngling in the chamber, half dead. The soft bellies reached this place before us. They did, but the old one's machines failed them. The elder one fled, leaving the youngling behind. It must have broken her to see her hopes eviscerated. Nothing is more painful than a mother's loss. Again, you matriarch of a hive. All of thousands and millions of bugs are your children. You don't care about them like that. You do not say such things as a queen of a hive. There is something else, Prime. During the attack, we captured another. Who? A craver. You should see for yourself. Craver? What are you? Beneath the machinery, not so different to you. So, cravers, they are a race from Endless Space 2. They are kind of murder bugs of the Endless Space. They have been engineered to be insatious, aggressive breed. They consume planets and conquer others. We are the Necrophage. We devour worlds, as do the Cravers. But that is not why I'm here. My name is Royo Nerfried. Unfortunately, I haven't really played Cravers that much, so I don't recognize him as an actual hero or leader of the Cravers from Endless Space, or whether he was mentioned there or not. So to me, this name doesn't say anything. I have been searching for the ones you know as Tanya Udorov. The soft belly, she isn't who you think she is. Let me tell you who she really is. Come on. That is such a stupid sentence. You don't have to repeat as many words into short sentences back to back. A bitter truth. Fury courses through the Prime. The swarm has not only been deceived, it's been used. Everything the soft belly claimed to be was lies, everything except the truth of her dying youngling. She was no kin. Hailing from a civilization known as the Pilgrims, she infiltrated the kin's mission to Sayada. Their animosity runs deep, but it's not something the Prime cares for. Pilgrims also from the Endless Space. What the Prime does not care for is destroying Tanya Udorov or Rakti Kazra, to give her real name. Never again will an outsider take advantage of the swarm. Well, like, she didn't take that much advantage of the swarm. Yeah, we found the facility, but now we have the facility for ourselves, so like, I don't see why you're so upset about it. What do you want, Craver? You seek vengeance on the Pilgrim, no? When we catch her, she will regret ever crossing the swarm. That will not be easy. What do you know of the Pilgrims? The swarm knows nothing. The Pilgrims worship the Endless, revere the Endless, maybe even want to become the Endless. And this world, all its traumas, all its monsters, the Endless created them all. And why does this matter? Rakti Kazra was one of the most pious pilgrims who ever crossed the stars. That's why she infiltrated the kin. So pilgrims, they are a minor race from Endless Space. So we never play for pilgrims, and I'm not really familiar with Rakti Kazra, although she might have been a hero. Just like here we can have heroes from minor races. In Endless Space it was the case as well. She didn't want the pilgrims' most hated enemy learning something about the Endless, something that might give them an advantage. The kin learns nothing. Like us, they barely lived. That's right. That's why the pilgrims sent me. Decades had passed. Kazra had given them nothing, and they wanted me to find her, find out what had happened. And then the seas fell. And you know what Kazra learned then? She learned that the Endless were the true monsters of this world. And when she couldn't heal Nadia, something inside her broke. Now she wants to wipe this world from existence, pretend it never happened. The Endless must not be tarnished. Her faith demands it. Wiping the world is a little bit harsh, isn't it? And how does one soft belly fight a world? She does it with a necrophage army at her side. Hehehehe. You think I jest, but that's the other thing with pilgrims. They smart. All the time she lived among a kind, she was studying you, manipulating you, stealing from you. From what I gleaned from Nadia, now she has likely raised a necrophage host. One she intends to keep growing until she can raise this world whole, starting with you. That will not happen. Destroy Tanya, Rachti's fortress. Bow of the Starfarers. Legendary, free determination, 2 might, 65 damage on hero. Ranged, War Master and scoped shot. That is a strong bow. War Master ignores all the armor. So you don't really need any scoped shot when you have War Master. This ignores defense, deals 60 damage, which scales with the attributes. This just ignores defense forever, and the damage of the hero is higher than that usually. That is a good bow. Has no intuition, so no supporting capability, but a very strong attack, yes. Okay. Let's see what did we get from that. A helmet. Accessory. Free intuition. Fully aware. Sets vision range to 5. No obstacles can block. That is a good helmet. And of course, a legendary one-handed weapon when I have 0 defenders heroes. So Shield Mastery 2 adds damage equal to 100% of the unit's defense. That is a strong equipment indeed. And we got Blood of the Old Ones. Shield. Okay. So let me re-equip the Ciphers of Horror. Okay, meanwhile the game has been updated, and I believe that enemies should become more aggressive. You know that you're inside my territory, right? You know that you're not welcome here. So we'll see whether it will help them or not. This is the army I need to fight. So she's a ranger. She has two. She has a Lurking Behemoth, 2 Infestors, and 2 Rushers. Forces. Did I read it as Fortress? I think I have been reading it as Fortress all this time. Right then. I think I would like to bring all my army. Well, I can technically arrive, but I cannot attack this turn because I am exhausted. So this larva, join them. Okay, so you just wait. And I think that would be the end of this turn. I have tons of money. Let's see what I can buy. Okay, so this dude started building observatories on the mountains. They give him quite a lot of science and also stability and a bit of food. Technically, I can be walking around and raising them. That's what I hear AI is doing to your observatories if you place the hook. But I don't care. Okay, how many burrows I have? I think that's the only burrow I currently possess, and I can join it next turn, and so claim these deposits as soon as the next tidefold happen. I also technically can claim this territory, but if there is a fortress inside, I would rather attach it through the fight in a fortress. Anything you want to queue? Yes, you want to queue this one. Just to remove it from the queue, from the list of things we can build. Right, I wanted to surround Matriarch's Eye with laboratories, as far as I remember. So I do want to buy these foundations. Laboratory in here. Doesn't have to be surrounded with laboratories, right? +1 science on population, +3 science for each adjacent district. Yes, so since these are money districts, I can put here something money generating, like another trading post or merchant's house. And here I can build works. Okay, then where do I have high concentration of anomalies so I can build the labs that touch in several anomalies at a time? Here, I wanted to build one here. Okay, my ideas of joining territory next turn are gone. I spent everything on the expansion. So I want to build a laboratory here, and I want to buy this and build a trading post there for extra road and bonus on adjacency to resources. Okay, now I have a long queue. I think this time we do end the turn. 8 damage on non-hero. Good. That's the op bot running around. A battle? A battle! You decided to attack me. How thoughtful from you. Yes, my main army and my secondary army. I will gladly meet you in the fight. So, I need to not let them single out my units with infestors. So, let's see. One, two, can I? No. First of all, what happens if I instantly resolve? If I instantly resolve, they die. And I don't take any damage whatsoever. I think I don't see why not. The battle is over. After a long savage battle, rather short auto-resolve, pitting Necro against Necro, the Swarm is victorious. An awful stench rises of the battlefield, torn carapaces and sliced limbs littering the bloody ground. The traitor, bleeding and broken, still wearing her battered armor, is marched back to the nest, pincers and claws snapping at her the entire way. Her designs for this world shattered. A painful end awaits. Finally, we have the soft belly. Shall we toss her to the feeding pits? No, that would be a mercy. First, I want her to watch her youngling wither and die. Maybe the youngling should be put out of misery. Let the swarm feed on them both. No, we mustn't forget their betrayal. They must both be seen, so the swarm will never be fooled again. And when the youngling dies, then she will watch one of our own reap the benefits of the old one's healing chamber that could have saved her own. But the chamber, it is beyond repair, Prime. Not so. The daughters of Boar's forebears, the Iron Skins, helped build that place. The daughters can help get it work again. Search site of the ancient with the hero, plus 25 Eradion. Okay. Well, is it still possible to save the girl, since we're gonna rebuild the chamber? Okay. You can build a heaven. You can build a heaven next to the heaven of your friend. So you are our attacker hero. You have that, you have that. I want you to have that. I want your army to have extra movement points as well. So I'd guess that as well. So this. Now, build a haven. Here, next to your friend. Where is the quest? Search site of the ancient with a hero. This. They just want me to complete all the quests like in 2 turns? I mean, I don't mind. What do you want of me, Necrophage? Alida, Tanya's daughter. She looks of a different race altogether. It is said your... Tanya's daughter. Okay, yes. Wait, Tanya... No, Tanya's daughter. Yes, it's the small girl who's supposed to be dying. It is said your forebears, the Ironskins, helped build the Old One's place. Maybe she's a different Tanya's daughter. What of it? A chamber exists at the heart of one special site, a chamber that once performed miracles. Get it working again and you can leave. We know this place. The chamber is ancient, falling apart. I can fix the machine, but it can function only one more time. You should choose someone. Once is better than nothing. Fix it. Who will you choose, Prime? One of our mightiest. They should become mightier still. The soft belly should see what could have been. I have another idea. The youngling still hangs on. Give her life. The soft belly, the offspring of the one who deceived us. Why would we save her, matriarch? For ages, long before you, I kept this swarm alive in the darkness. I yearned for the day when the seas would fall. When they did, I was happy to see our brood spill across the new lands. But now I fear this relentless hunger will be our undoing. We need to evolve, Prime, become something more than mindless savages. That can start with this girl. I agree with you. But let's see what... So if we bring a hero, gets free resilience, free determination, free intuition, free might. So that's quite something. But if we save the girl, we get a level up, we get a different resource, and that's it. I'd say we save the girl. Of course we save the girl. I admit the Craver's words intrigued me. Maybe you're right. Maybe the swarm do need to evolve. You make a brave choice, Prime. A strong choice. I hope it is not a foolish choice. Now, how do we save the girl? A warrior must bring her and the necessary materials to the Old One's chamber. There, she can be healed. Bring 25 Hyperium to site of the Ancients. Level up, place with fire. But I don't have 25 Hyperium. No. Here is the site of the Ancients. Okay. So, we just need to wait for the next monsoon, which will be between 1 and 14 turns. Then, when it will stop, we need to quickly grab this territory, and this territory is already ours. So, well, not ours yet. We still need to evolve it into a nest. One day, I promise you I will do it. Meanwhile, I wanted to buy this foundation and order a trading post in here. Buy. Restoration of land. Cannot be bought. Have to wait 3 turns. Okay. Actually, we're running out of places. We need to start building more habitations. communal habitations. But we still have few turns. Let me check how do we do on research. We haven't started the 4th year yet, and I don't think I have even seen what is happening here. So we're finishing mostly everything in year 3. That is one thing I haven't checked. Influence. Generally, yes, I want this. I want this as well. That is being researched. Now here, I definitely want this one to get our investors. Then these technologies, they have to be chosen one or the other. So we need to make a good choice. Let's compare. +1 approval per population citizen, -1 dust per population on citizen. So less money, more approval. Here, +2 approval per population on scribes, -1 influence. More approval, less influence. What do we need more, money or influence? Probably at this point money. Here, plus influence minus money. Here, minus approval plus influence. No, it will be minus a lot of approval. That we definitely... So, between these two, I will be choosing the plus influence minus money. So, minus influence here would kind of counteract it. But okay, unlocks extra protectorate slot, that I do want. Unlocks improvement, scavenger's lair, plus 25 health regeneration on units starting their turn in an allied territory, +1 movement point outside of battle. Strong. Again, we have so much movement points, it's ridiculous. +2 food minus money. +2 food minus approval. I will not go with any minus approval just because we have a lot of citizens, a lot of populations, and minus approval in population will actually be hitting quite hard. So I would rather lose money on the population and build it elsewhere than to lose approval. Here we would have better roads and signs on trading post and cheaper resources. +20 critical on unit. That is also strong. So, okay. First that, then that. Then that. Then that. Then we can return to year 3. Get ourselves extra influence and extra food. And then we'll see. Year 1 is complete except for that I don't really care about keeps. Like 0 care. Second year complete except for that. And I have very few, if any, districts adjacent to river, so don't really care. Year 3 I will be finishing. Year 4 we planned, so after that we would go for approval here. We would go for no laws for approval. No laws for approval. Actually, this one probably first, no? And then more industry. Then more industry, then this. Yeah. So I'm not taking the one where I lose approval, I'm not taking the one where I lose approval, and I don't take here the one where I lose approval. Here, +1 approval per population on citizen, plus 1 approval per population on artisans. Here instead +2 on scribes. In general, I think I have more scribes, right? I know I have the same amount of everybody, so it doesn't really matter which one I choose. Okay. What do we do next? Nothing. Like, there is really nothing for us to do. We can start wars, but otherwise, really nothing. So, when the next monsoon starts, there will be plenty of Doom Wraith appearing here and there. So, hunting them will be my next task. So I just need to be prepared for that and distribute my armies in different places and then try to catch them as soon as possible. Heavens built. Inspect hero. We can get you a companion. Let's see. 40 health, 2 vision range, +5 resilience, -4 turns spent wounded. Determination and intuition. What do you mean intuition on units in hero army? Intuition is on hero. Movement points on hero. Let's hope for that this intuition actually adds to the hero. Although 40 health, you are an attacker. You will be in other people's faces. So 40 health can be an asset. I like intuition though. So currently you have 1 intuition. Now you have 2 intuition. Yeah. Right, I haven't put the bow on anybody. Speaks in riddles. Where is the bow? Here. Determination might 65 damage. Determination, intuition 50 damage. And you already have such. Okay. We can improve slicer. Yeah, let's get another slicer, I guess. Okay. You can hang out here and wait for doom raids. We still restoring. Cannot be bought. So you just hang out here, you just hang out here. Skip, skip. Very exciting stage of the game. Plus 8 science if adjacent to anomaly on laboratories district. Yes. Plus 100 science on foundation. That I believe is an improvement, science on foundation. And yes. So it will immediately give us 70 science. We will have to wait for it a little bit. But we will get there. One issue with them taking this territory is that OpBot is running around. And if I want to finally complete his quest, which will not happen anytime soon, and he's inside, I will have to trespass. But otherwise, I feel generous. Wait, this is the territory I wanted to take. So why don't I grab you and put a burrow, let's say here. Because I wanted to join this village and get bonus to my approval. Although there are other interesting factions here that I can put up under protectorate, and it would benefit my army a lot. Enlighten me, why are the Hook lands free to walk for your forces but not the opposite? Are we too devout for your liking? Your borders remain close to the Empire while theirs are open to you. Okay, I don't mind.
How is my counterpart?
Here.
Like this?
Build observatories in my mountains. If it will make you happy. Still just waiting. Trading post. Very expensive trading post. I should plant some communal habitations. Oh, the road is there. I didn't see when it appeared, but it appeared. So perhaps the road cannot be built if there is more than one neutral territory in between, but with one territory is all right. So I have plenty of foundations here. I can build stuff in here. I can actually buy these couple of foundations, put communal habitation here, level up when surrounded by 4 districts. So then we can build works, lab, another communal habitation, works, merchant's house, something like that, and turn. +2 dust and population, +2 population slots on that. I want actually us up. I want more population vacations because I'm running out of them, and I want discounts on buyouts. So the problem with that, actually, use booster. The problem with that is that I have a very long queue and still probably no ability to drag things around, right? I can, they fixed it. No way. So I can take this and bring it. So first of all, I can just buy that. But then I can take this and bring it all the way here. Here to the first position. First position, please. Okay, not all the way there, but eventually. This one, right? Here. Okay, 666, nice. We build that, we get more money, it will become cheaper to buy things, and then we will try to buy as much of these improvements as possible. Improvements in districts. You still just hang around. You are here to build a borough. And this is a decent spot to build a borough. Enemy army detected. Well, they're just walking around, don't mind them. Non-aggression pact.
You should accept.
I should accept. I mean, I don't plan to fight with you. I plan to complete the quest and win the game with whatever winning conditions I can meet. But currently, I'm not interested in dominating brain dead AI. But how does the story with murder bugs end? That is interesting. Skip. Nothing to buy out. Actually, can you destroy my borough? What a mean bastard you are. Who did it? Do we have open borders? We don't. Will you give me open borders?
Truly?
A monsoon, yes. New rifts discovered. What's that? Ah, okay, so I still want to build a burrow there. But let's see. You gave me 5 notifications for this one army doing 3 steps. You could do better. New rift. Wait. We have 4 rifts in one place. Game. Game. What are you doing? The rift's supposed to be spread between different cities so you can teleport through them. Having 3 doom raids and 3 or 4 rifts in one place is not how it's supposed to work. Okay, the game doesn't feel well. Cancel. Let's look at the cancel. Let's see who is available for cancel position. 5 industry per pacified village on city. 2 exploited resource production on queries. Minus 30% dust to buyout on... That is something I want because I do a lot of buyouts. Experience on hero, gains on battle spoils, gains on battle spoils, gains on battle spoils. Minus 100 dust upkeep on fly. Plus 20% science on empire without any... That's just flat 20% science to me. I want you. And I want to change you for you. So currently my science is 964. And if I apply changes, my science is 1112. That is a better science. So borrow of yours raised. Yeah, I noticed. You could have said so sooner or in a more visible way, honestly. Grab a curiosity while you're on it. Then build a burrow. There. Right, since all the doom rates are there, I want you to come here. And now it's time to grab all the curiosities I can. You go there. You go here. Then you go there. Then you go there. You go there first. And then here. Okay. You guys. So one of you can go there. Another can go here. Didn't I just send you to teleport? If it wasn't you, then whom did I send here? I don't know. Okay. Curiosities here. 1. No, not the whole army. Not what I wanted. Okay. I remember having more people around waiting for curiosities. I think that's it. So you know what? I don't want to waste your turn on building a camp. I would rather you come here and fight with Doomwraith. But you're already here. $666 turns into 837. Now I'm finally building laboratories. And yes, now I have 16 people everywhere, so my running out of population slots has been resolved. So they're stealing my curiosities. Dire news. The troops are claiming that the strange weather means the gods are opposed to your reign. Which gods? Which gods? The matriarch is your god. You are bugs. Ridiculous. Whatever gods one believes in, I doubt they would punish a world to indicate they're disapproved with me. Ah, no. Of Prime. It's matriarch talking to Prime. I agree, of course, but I am not the one you need to convince. Bribe. Bribe the bugs. Like the hierarchical hive. Loses 5 defense, loses 5 defense. Improves approval, minus money. I don't want to lose any defense, so let it be that. Right. Why? Didn't I send all of you in different directions? What are you doing? If we attack you, he will not join, right? So, who do we have here? Juggernaut, Toxic Pulse, Incapacitating Strike, Never Yielding. Toxic Pulse, when battle round starts, ignores the defense of targeted units. Deal 30 damage to adjacent enemy units. Deals damage ignoring defense just by standing next to my troops. That is unpleasant. I have a swarm here. Okay. Instant resolution is possible, but I have other Doom Wraiths around me. I don't want to have that much health loss if I can avoid it. So how do we do that? These are terrain, impossible terrain, right? So I can have my archers cannot. Okay, this is also apparently something I cannot be standing on. Okay, let's just see how it goes. 660. .88, 110. That's a lot of damage. Also, he never becomes vulnerable, so I cannot attack him twice with my main dude. I can sacrifice a bird or two, honestly. Marked. 179, 140. 179, 275. Okay. Now look, the bird is still alive. Bird... No, the bird is not a swarm, cannot fly away without opportunity attack. Right, you don't have the skill yet to attack several times. You are not my main attacker, I remember now. And I think I'm losing the bird. And as I said, I don't care. It was just my my scout in the area. Spyglass of the sages. Fully aware. +1 intuition. Okay. Here we are. Level up. Level up on our archer. Critical hit chance to everyone. Yes. Equipment, determination, intuition guide. Yeah, that's a good one. And you have extra armor. That's a good one. Okay. Curiosity. Curiosity. That's it? No, you can go there. You... So you use the same foul doom wraith, and you are as well, and you are as well. So okay, all the same stacks. Can use extra archer. Can use extra archer. Okay. That will be their next turn. I can buy this. Oi, you're just sitting here defending. There is job for you to do. That's part I don't like, that it's not really that easy to see the units on this map. So they, yes, they different shape from the cities, but not sufficiently different to stand out. Burrow complete. Evolve into nest. Now you can go grabbing curiosities, but seriously, there are fights where you are needed. So enter the burrow and exit it here. Curiosity there, and also a couple of curiosities here. I think I will arrive there eventually with my armies, so better go there. Right, you here. Go grab this one. Can you grab this one? No, you cannot. Just hang out in this territory. I think you are done here as well. So that is a territory with Hyperium. That is territory with Hyperium. That and that and that. Can you get there? Okay, go there. And hopefully when the sea goes down, we can fly. All right. No, very bad. Instant resolution. This time I don't think I will be rushing them. I think I will take a defensive position and shoot them from behind my our front line. One thing I want to check. So if I look through these guys, okay, this is significantly weaker. Doesn't have any bonuses that my hero gives. Because he is in reinforcement. So minimal damage, Corruptor 47, maximum 57, Empire bonus 21. here we have Empire bonus, we have Acid Clicker, which is the hero. We have Among the Dead, which is the hero. And we have level that adds 40 damage. So the hero bonuses are not applied to the unit. Okay. 40% is a lot. Okay. Let them come. This dude needs to die as soon as possible. So make him marked 175 to 117. Hit. 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 Kill. Thank you. That's it. Defend. Why don't you like this? You cannot stand there? Why? Okay, they are completely lost. They are completely lost. We don't heal, right? No. We don't have the skill yet for healing. Ay, that's painful. Okay. You will be yet another archer. Preparing to have an army of infestors. You both are exhausted. So nothing you can do. Right. Do I have more curiosities to grab? Not with you, so you come hang out there. You go grab this curiosity. And then return there. You come there. You generally have nothing else to do, so come here and just wait. Also you're done. You are waiting, and that's the end of the turn. Actually not. Need 3 more laboratories to fix it, to finish this quest. Okay, I think I will be finishing it today here. We did 10 turns. A bunch of them were just hitting the end turn without really doing anything. Our next objectives are, well, to finish all the Doom raids, and then wait for the monsoon to end and start grabbing all the territories with Hyperium, because, well, we need Hyperium. We need it for the buildings, we need it for the faction quest. And that would be it. Plus a bunch of fortresses of 2nd level will appear, so I will go around fighting these fortresses. So thank you for your attention. That would be it for today, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.